Perl tutorial part 34, chmod. Okay, so chmod is used to set permissions for the host computer about files and folders. It stands for change mode. Now it's a set of numbers from 0 to 7, and these numbers correspond to the command types read, write and execute. Read will allow us to list files in a directory, and write will allow us to write and add files to a directory, and execute allows us to access the files in the directory. So we have our working directory here, and we have directory 1, we have some files. Now if we want to chmod a file in here, we use the chmod function. So now we want to chmod our text file 644. So then we put the path of the file, like so. And now if we run this, our file will be chmod. There's nothing really to see, but it's more important on your server than your local computer. Now files, text files, etc. will usually be chmod 644, maybe 666. Okay, so we can also chmod our directories, which is important too, from a script. So 755 will usually be the chmod for a directory, perhaps 777 sometimes. So this will chmod our directory. Again, there's nothing really to see, but it will mean on your server that the files and your directories will be able to read, write and or execute. Now you can chmod a bunch of files in one go. For example, files, an array of files, and would have to put in the path. So let's get this. If we wanted to chmod our two text files, a whole bunch of files, you could put them into an array and then chmod like so. So if you're creating files and folders with a script, you'll need to do this. Okay, so I'll just put here in comments typical chmod values for files, and this includes just text files, data files, configuration files, generally 0644 or 0666. Now directories, (755) perhaps, sometimes 777, but I would recommend 755 for directories, and of course, Perl scripts. .755. So that is the chmod function, and is very important to understand how that works. The best way to chmod your files and folders when you upload them is with an FTP program. But when you're creating new files and folders with a script for your users or for any purposes, they need to be chmod so that they can be read, written to and executed.